Also, I would play the shit out of AD&D. Can I just get that recorded, please?
Alright. Welcome, everybody, to the newest episode of Misadventures of Executive Outcomes. I'm, of course, the Galaxy Master and host, Wildquill. With me are the adventurous group of mercenary cutthroats and ne'er-do-wells. And, yeah, so let's go down the list. We had a really good session last week, and we'll be starting off on this week. Don't everybody jump on the grenade at once.
Nah, Mr. Top.
I'm always the top, okay? So, I will go, shall I? For once, I have something thought up already for this. Okay. I am on pipes, and I play the Trandoshan Elite Trooper, known as Rest.
And I play the Verpine Pilot Azeroth.
Not Ace Pirate. Anyway, I'm Raiden. I play the Zatron, now Force Adept Silvers.
No.
Oh, wow. That was it.
I didn't even try it. I am one trick and I play the Relic Marksman or twos. Compared to the others, I won't take the Prestige class now.
I have not taken Prestige class either, so...
Yeah, but I mean that I have taken the Prestige class, but I won't do an introduction as the Prestige class.
I see.
I don't need to show off like the others.
Don't need to show off the whole I'm Mr. Fancy.
I'm Mr.
Are you guys also fancy? Because I'm fancy.
Also, Nevin, did you not take Ace Pilot then?
No, not yet.
Yeah, okay. You totally should do, because I
know.
assume that.
Very cool. Sorry, guys. I just have a little bit of work to try to nip in the butt.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Oh my god. Anyhow. Alright. Zen moment. In my nice Zen garden. Can throw away the worldly cares for a couple hours. Alright. So you guys jump back into jump back into the space around Anchor Station, and excuse me, I gotta mute this real quick. Okay, mute. There we go. Timing is such a bitch sometimes. All right, you jump back to Anchor Station, and you notice something has changed since when you guys left. There is a... What's up?
Is it more Chrome this time?
Morgue what?
Chrome.
More Chrome. No, not more Chrome. Oh yeah, I guess it's more of a dark, stately gray. There's an Imperial Dreadnought and two Imperial light cruisers near the station. They, I mean, apart from that, that's the only major difference. There's still a flow of traffic going in and out of the station, just like before, and that's where we will start it off. And I imagine some of you in the cockpit, and Priscil just kind of looks at you, and she's like, "Well, this can't be good."
It never is good. Could we get a scan on them to maybe get an idea of what kind of ships they are and who might be on them?
Yeah, sure. So that's real easy to detect. The Dreadnought is called blah 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 blah. Oh my gosh, I'm losing pages here. Okay, Dreadnought. Is the Decimus. And that's the only one who deserves a name. The other two are Imperial light cruisers and whatever. Evil sounding names. And that's what your scan says.
Alright. And who would the captain of this, or admiral of this ship's...
That's information that doesn't come up on a basic scan. This is like reading just like the sort of signal that comes up. It doesn't send out that detailed information.
Sure, but if one were to do a deeper look into the space web, if you will.
Be like gather information. It's gonna be hard to gather information. I'm afraid to click on the link.
Gather information. Alright. 28. Nat 20.
You know that it's probably some sort of, captain, or possibly a lower class of admiral.
So a Commodore then.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You're still not getting a name.
This.
Even with a nat 20.
No, that's not general knowledge.
Commodore who? Commodore.
But should be the captain from this ship is blah blah blah. It should
No.
be known.
That's
What?
not known. Do you
Fair
think
enough.
it's easily apparent the names of every captain in the British Navy that you can find all that stuff in easily?
You
I would
probably
hope not.
do, to be honest.
Okay. Well, this is
Wasn't that
the
20?
Imperial. This is the Galactic Empire, and they are more careful about that stuff. They don't believe in the Freedom of Information Act.
They don't
Yeah.
like people being exposed for doing massive heroic deeds
Yeah.
by destroying entire rebel cells or anything like
Or
that.
banking
No,
alien
they can't have that.
hookers.
Indecent public exposure.
If this guy was like Montgomery or Rommel or Patton, then it would probably be easier. If it's just one out of dozens of lower class admirals, Commodores, yes, it is Commodore. I even looked. I was looking at what can I make him? I was close to being a rear admiral because I was like, oh, that sounds cool, and
That's a bit
he's got an
much.
axe to grind.
You know what you should call him? He should be called Captain Richie. Commodore Richie. Like Lionel Richie from the Commodores? No? Fuck. I feel so
You have
fucking
to
old right now.
explain it. You don't give people a chance to think of what you're doing. It's not a good joke, and you're like this,
totally fluffed
exactly this.
I totally fluffed that, but you never would have fucking gotten it anyway, you fucking pleb.
Dude, if you give me a chance,
Just get on with the goddamn game.
you're the worst joke teller in the history of British joke tellers.
That's harsh.
It's no Montgomery, at least.
Oh. Alright. It's some sort of Commodore, most likely. That's what you found. You didn't get a name, and the ship is called Decimus.
Fair enough. Well, we head down and dock where we used to dock.
Okay. As you guys get closer to the station, you are pinged by a Hexacorp air traffic controller. And he says, hello, Dreadstar. This is Hexacorp traffic control. We just need you to fill out a flight plan Please.
Alright, so we are heading into dock in this area, and we're here for a pleasure trip, if you will.
Ooh, that looks like it was one of the old Hutt-controlled landing area.
Yes.
It's definitely recommended right now, just for security reasons and your own safety, that you land in a Hexacorp approved landing area. Those other landing areas are not guaranteed and insured by Hexacorp security protocols, so we cannot guarantee the safety of your cargo and your limbs.
We have our own security, thank you very much. We can take care of ourselves.
Really, it is no trouble of ours. It comes with complimentary water and tea beverages that are available.
Just hang
Right
out.
now, the storm there's a groups of stormtroopers who are working to help secure the formerly Hutt-controlled areas, and they said that they don't want anybody possibly mucking up their operations. It's orders from our new Imperial security forces, I'm afraid.
No, don't worry, we will stay way out of their way. We just need to dock in this area, and then we'll be out of your hair before you even know it.
If you are persistent on this, I will have to report this infraction to the Imperial security officers, and that they might not. They might take it. I'm just worried. I don't know. It's early times and everything has changed around here. I just don't want you to get into trouble.
Yeah, and I'm saying, for your own sake, either you can let us slip by unnoticed. We'll be out of your hair in no time, promise. We just need to quick refueling, and then we'll be away from here.
All right. You need to transfer a manifest to us for records, and I'll do what I can to make sure that the Imperials don't shoot you when you fly into a possible landing area that they're trying to secure.
As I said, you don't need to log anything if it will get you into trouble.
No, if I don't log anything, it'll get me into a lot of trouble.
Just send that shit over to him and give him some extra credits.
I'm quite sure that would be very bad for all of us. Unless you, of course, want to take over.
If I would take over, I would have hung up already. Because it's literally the same questions they asked us the first time we got here.
Well, could maybe our little R2 droid pick up a manifest from somewhere to hand him?
Oh, of course. So, how fraudulent do you want me to make it?
Not too much, but no mentions of our little droid friends.
And what about the lightsaber con?
Same there, nothing there, nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
So basically, we're carrying no cargo because everything we have is illegal, essentially. Oh, and the part where we're flying around in a stolen Imperial ship as well.
Glad somebody remembered that minor detail.
The secret prototype Imperial ship. Or possibly it's so secret that none of these Imperials know about it, so we're fine.
Precise. Plus, we have rebranded it and repainted it.
Well, I'm sure
Yes.
that'll work.
A paint job on, like, a Star Destroyer doesn't show that it's not a Star Destroyer.
Well, we don't
It's
fly
like
it
you steal
start
a
it,
car,
so yeah.
and then you switch out the license plate number for
Come
it.
on, fly
Yeah.
casual. But again, if there's 1 out of 100 brand new prototype Lamborghinis that only the richest rich and some super actor has, and then suddenly one of the people who is familiar with this sees some street gang driving it, it might raise a red flag. Alright, droid's working on his stuff. Wow, very nice. Wish I got this. Alright, basically RSG1 plugs into it, and basically on your screens you see this like manifest, and it's like you have like some some gear and some supplies, but you see that like there's like little clever additions that would sort of cover like some of the containers that might have lightsabers. And it says like, oh yeah, we have like retrofitted utility, that sort of stuff. So it's a good cover. Basically, it should stand up to inspection, so it's available for you to send if you want.
All right, I send it then.
Very good. All right, Dreadstar. Good luck. If I still recommend that you travel to a Hexacorp landing station, but it's your ship and your lives. All right. Air traffic control out.
Take care.
Prisco's like,
Hang up.
we should probably try to jump out. It doesn't sound like this is a good idea. If there's like, how are we going to get out of it if there's stormtroopers snooping around in one of the one of the hangars we're attempting to land in?
We
True,
could.
but we can't really do too much, and a refueling could be necessary as well. Or is necessary.
We kill the stormtroopers with 3 Imperial naval ships in orbit. Does that sound like a good idea? I'm just curious. Maybe I missed something.
If they start shooting, we will take up self-defense. But we won't shoot first.
Oh, because, yeah, that makes all the difference.
Well, I could just choose Force Haste.
Wait, sorry. Why are the stormtroopers on the station again? So I missed that part.
Yep, you did.
Someone?
Alright.
Anyone? Does anyone else know? No? Okay.
According to Miss Flight Control, or Mr. Flight Control, it's security detail.
Security detail for whom? Or do we not know? Vader. We're fucked.
The Imperator.
We can see this lightsaber.
Maybe it's for Vess. Let's
Could be.
plan.
Probably
Alright.
for West, yes.
Nevin, roll piloting check.
Just fly casual.
Do I
as
really
well.
need to? My lowest is
Yes.
a 20.
Yes, you do.
Could always roll a 1.
Thank you. Alright, as you get closer, you notice 2 laser cannons watching this hangar kind of just, activate and track you, and you hear a much gruffer voice say, Dreadstar, this is a restricted security area currently under Imperial lockdown. You need to redirect to a different hangar. This hangar is secured by Imperial military. Redirect.
Well, that's
Azeroth,
rude.
Azeroth, do what the man says and redirect.
Wait,
Rude.
There must
can
be-
I
there must be another hangar.
mind trick through?
Unlikely.
Yeah, you
Okay.
generally need to be closer than this.
Okay.
I mean, I'll give you the chance to roll high enough. I'm not going to tell you whether it works. I mean, I guess. I'd handle that very interestingly. Because basically, you'd have to find like where this person is on the station, and then you're gonna have to mind trick him over distance. So it's harder. It's possible. It's a risk, but so is not going to a Hexacorp landing pad.
Why do we need to land? What's the problem anyway, Atheros? Why do we want to land here?
It's our usual spot. It's a very good spot. We don't have to deal with
What's there?
Okay.
it. Used to be a very good spot, I should say then, if you want
Yes.
It's gone really downhill.
then
Surely
Yeah, but if
there
he
must be
wants to
another
have this
hangar.
shiny chrome, white, and grey all over the place, then sure we can take and land there instead.
Yeah, there must be another hangar. I'd rather land in a pirate hangar than land in a fucking Imperial one.
Are there any
I
other hangars
mean,
that are not
it doesn't
owned by
really
Hexacorp?
matter which hangar.
Yeah, this is the pirate hangar we were supposed to be landing on, so
Yeah.
the only other one is the Hexacorp ones, I guess.
You do realise that we're essentially having a massive argument over where to park.
Yes.
That's what we're doing right now. No, we're parking over there.
As you
Close.
guys continue talking, you hear the like ominous, and two TIE fighters just kind of flash over the cockpit,
God damn it.
just kind of like buzzing the tower, kind of thing like that.
Wow.
And the graphics guy says, "Freighter, what is your intention?"
We were gonna land and refuel and then be out of your hair, but apparently you don't want us here, so we are...
This is
On to
not
the next
a
area.
operating hangar. You
It
need
was.
to redirect to one of the. It was a criminally owned hangar. Imperial forces are securing these to be used by legal and by the legal citizens using this station.
Believe me, it was much cheaper than your so-called regular hangar.
That's none of my concern. My concern is the safety and security of all galactic citizens. You need
Why
to
does-
redirect.
Why is he stoned, this TIE fighter? It's like,
No, this is some Imperial ground personnel. It's not the time. They just buzzed you guys.
is it 4:20 p.m.?
Well,
In
we're
my
heading on to
unit,
regular
it's 420 every day.
We're heading over to regular hangar then.
All right.
Killjoy.
I hope Skaringo's okay. And Stukov.
Stuka's probably a-okay. Skaringa though. That might be
Skaringo is probably like, you're still in that toilet we left him in.
different.
RSG1 says, "Sir, there's a coded transmission coming on a very low frequency. You might be able to recognize it. I don't recognize some code.
Alright, let's see what it is.
So use computer to do this. Anybody can do this.
23.
But I'm not going to roll that high, but fuck it, I'll give it a shot. So I'm in the cockpit as well. Lol.
Oh my god. It appears to be some sort of transmission, guy.
Yeah. Dress doesn't really do computers.
Or machines.
Or machines.
So there's coordinates for a Hexacorp Hexacorp hangar, and it says you're gonna need to drift, power down, and you'll need to drift forward, and I'll handle the rest. And then it just says -S.
Skaringo!
Or Stuko.
Or Stukov, comrade. For the glory of space socialism.
Priscill's just like, so I guess the plan is if we drift, then we won't be detectable by the Imperials and Hexacorp. I mean, are we sure we trust them? What if somebody got to Skaringo or Stukov? What if it's just an Imperial trap?
Nah, Skaringo would die first.
That is very
We
true.
could just.
The droid's head just sort of rotates. You're right.
Skaringo would never break.
We
Go away,
can,
Saunders.
we can just jump into the turrets, and if it's a trap, we just blast on the moment that we see it's a trap.
Indeed.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's
All
a
right.
trap.
So,
Pilot
Right.
check. Because you never know. You never know when you'll get that one.
another thing.
All right. So you basically, you kind of, pull the ship away. You start seeing all the nicer, much more. It almost irks some of you just how nice and clean it is. And it's like, all these nice Hexacorp logos on each, station, and you even pick up on some of the transmissions, like, at Hexacorp property, like, your safety and economic freedom is our, top priority, and to a point where you just like block out some of the transmissions because it's so annoying. And eventually you get to a hangar, and you see that inside this hangar is a modified Corvette. And Priskel cuts the engines, and basically you guys like drift. And as you get closer, it's almost like you're possibly going to crash into this Corvette. And close to the last moment, the Corvette's hull opens up, and it's large enough to basically sneak your ship into this Corvette. And you guys are grabbed by a tractor, it pulls you in, and lands within the Corvette, and then the Corvette closes back around you guys.
So it's the Corellian Corvette.
Yeah, like a modified version of one.
Nice.
And then you hear on the landing ramp, you hear like,
okay,
Yeah.
everyone to the landing ramp then. Just in case. Just bring your weapons, just in case. Which one's
a Braxton
the
gets
landing ramp?
This should be.
Oh yeah, is that? Yeah. Okay, right. I noticed that no one's listening to me.
Look at us rush! Look at us cracking!
Alright, opening the door.
Alright, the landing ramp slowly goes down, the steam just hisses out of the ship around you, and eventually you see a figure approaching, and it is Skaringo.
Skaringo, my lizard!
He says, "It is good to see you guys. I'm sorry for the accommodation, but I'm sure, as you're aware, things have changed recently."
I like the new ride.
Oh, this you don't want to ride in this. This was a early stratagem Quello decided we needed to continue our smuggling operation for this situation. It basically is our last refuge on Anchor Station unless we can bribe or assassinate the Commodore Kenver, who's in charge of that little flotilla out there.
Kenver.
Yes. He seems possibly corruptible, so there's a possibility, but with Hexacorp and everybody here, they're trying to push us out. They're really trying to stick it to, just a nice, humble person trying to make a living.
Just a simple man trying to make his way in the universe.
I mean, so what? We kill people, but most of the time they're gangsters. They're other criminals. We don't hurt anybody unless they're, spice addict or gambling addict or alcoholic. And they make their choice.
Like you.
I firmly stand behind that. Just providing a service. Anyhow, glad to have you guys back. Basic thing with this hangar is, anytime you're going in and out, you're gonna need to wear these. And he just has like a wheeled, a clothing rack, and it's got like Hexacorp, tech suits and overalls, and some of them have blood on them that he's trying to put like oil spills on, and he's just like, I know it's horrible and it doesn't look nearly as fancy, but it's the best way just to keep a low profile. And yeah, I have some contacts still with Hexacorp. We're able to keep this on the low down for now, but unfortunately, Imperials are a lot harder to bribe than the Hexacorp stooges.
It always is.
So, but for now, Anchor Station should be a safe port for you guys.
So what are you and Quello up to then? You're still smuggling into Anchor Station?
I don't know. One day Quello says we should totally pull out and cut our losses, and the other day Quello's talking about how he's going to try to land an entire legion of Nikto and Weekway and try to kill everybody and start over. But, the Emperor is really in a tight-ass mode right now. Something something's going on. I mean, I don't know if you guys even heard, but apparently Alderaan, poof, is gone. So, all that, art smuggling we were planning to do from there, up in smoke. And then something happened on Scarif, and apparently, like, all the Rebel fleet got destroyed at Scarif. So, the Rebels might not be customers anymore. So we really have to evaluate what happens. But good thing is, Quello, he's kind of still friends with Jabba. They've had their ups and downs over the last couple 100 years. So we might try to set up shop on, Nar Shaddaa or Tatooine. So anyhow, if you guys ever end up looking for jobs, we'll keep in touch. You guys, I don't think there's a better place in the universe than being Hutt mercenaries, and as a lifelong one myself, I think it's worth the risks.
Right.
Maybe.
We heard about Scarif, but what do you mean Alderaan just disappeared?
Disappeared, poof. Apparently, some weapon system the Imperials have, or some horrible accident. I don't know. But
it must
on the
have been
plus side, I'm already thinking of raiding one of the museums on Coruscant because it has a bunch of Alderanian art. I mean, imagine how much those are going to be worth right now. We go in, do the work crew, and you guys have a bunch of aliens. You guys could pass for like the poor schleb somebody would hire. And then we go in and we steal the artwork.
Speak for yourself.
Not sure.
But I'm one of those aliens that people don't, take into quite account. If a Trandoshan is not killing you, then he's probably just some underpaid schlub.
That's true. So I think
Like,
I know
so sad, like...
I think I know what destroyed Alderaan, but you don't have that sort of level of clearance, Gringo, I'm sorry.
And you do?
Yes.
Abraxan comes down and starts grabbing one of the coveralls and, like, loading stuff. Friend of yours? Scaringo asks.
Friend of him. Point to Silvus.
Yeah, kinda.
Right? Well, it seems like he knows what he's up to, so what are you guys up to?
It's a long story. One of us is missing a hand because they were a fucking idiot.
Where's the
Shit!
stump?
Right. We need to replace it.
Hexacorp has good medical facilities, at least there's that.
True. Though I wonder if it
oh.
could actually fit something in an arm.
Well, this is actually going to be kind of sad now, because Azeroth, there was actually a transmission or a message left for you at the Lavender Rancor. Somebody actually asked you to DJ for a party that they're hosting soon. But
it would be harder now, yes.
But not impossible.
oh, the party happens in 2 days, and it's some Hexacorp, sort of young executives thing. They want to like party hard, all this stuff. I will say, there's more than likely the chance that Imperials like Captain Bantus, who is the officer in charge here, Xanis might be there. Other young Imperial officers from the ships might be there if they get the time off. So it's a little risky, I don't know how much you guys like Dancing with the Devils, but yeah, it's 2 days away.
I will stomp at him again.
I don't understand what that means. Why are you waving your stump at me? It's disgusting.
Kind of. Yeah, I'm the one who lost the arm to an actual accident. This guy, point to Wartus, cut off his own arms to make him like that.
A better killer, obviously.
Oh god, no.
And I don't even understand why you guys have to blabber about it to everyone?
Because they're like, this is so weird. Look, it's not his real arms anymore.
Oh,
He was
Jesus
stupid
Christ.
enough to cut off his own arms. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, he's like a shitty budget
Yeah.
General Grievous now. It sucks.
Wow.
It wasn't an accident that
I-
made him lose his arms or anything like that. No, he cut
Guys,
off
this
both.
is all very interesting. I don't think it has anything to do with me, and I've got other things to do. So you guys can bitch at each other's arm choices to the
Don't
cows
cut
come
off your
home.
arms or legs or tail or whatever it is.
Mine grow back. I don't never think about that. Anyhow,
They-
Don't
all right.
cut
they
them
do
off
grow
in
back.
anyway.
All right,
One
this is
thing
getting
you
me.
ain't go-
This is getting me stressed, and I need to go take a lie down because I'm running low on spice. I mean, I don't have a problem or anything, but I need.
Of course you don't.
You guys are stressing me out. All right.
I picked
Andrew
I
is
picked up
still
a bit spiced then.
One last thing.
bonus.
One last thing.
Yeah.
Scoringo, do you know anyone who would want to buy any lightsaber crystals?
I mean, collectors. Word is before there was there was a Black Sun guy who collected a bunch of random shit. He might like to buy stuff. I don't think he's here anymore.
I hope that wasn't the guy we stole stuff from. Probably was.
You did what now to a Black Sun?
Nothing.
There's
All
another
right.
stuff to Black Suns.
Yeah, museum people. Yeah, collectors for the most part. Nobody really on the station. There might be some executive, like, you really want to attempt to deal with Hexacorp, If you give them to me, and I get a 15% finder's fee for the grand total, I could probably get rid of them for you. How many crystals are we talking?
Let me see. 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7.
God damn.
I got 7 too.
That was
Fine, but
way-
I'm thinking
that
of
was
trying
way
something
better.
with them.
It's way too generous.
Maybe
Wow.
the Empire will want them when their super secret lightsaber powered weapon 1.0 gets destroyed. They might need them for 2.0.
Quiet you.
So what crystal are you going to keep? Because I've got an Opila crystal, whatever the fuck that does. That sounds good.
What?
I don't know. It was one of the ones I got from Frigid Cold Ice Planet. It was an Opila. I've probably spelt it wrong.
Let me look.
It sounds fancy.
Sounds fancy as fuck.
Also, apparently, I have a stealth field generator. I don't know where we got that from. And I don't even know what it does.
Oh, Pyla crystal.
What does the stealth field generator do other than generate stealth fields?
Starts
You
point at the,
basically just answered your own question.
And
Okay,
a
but
Pyla
then-
crystal
Pyla.
is regular crystals. It's not lightsaber or anything.
It's what crystals?
Just regular crystal.
No, it can be used for lightsabers or pilot crystal.
Because there's both. You have like a color crystal and then some other crystals. Unless you go crazy and you're like, I've jammed like 4 crystals.
Yeah, you need
I have
extra
a lot-
crystals for those cross guards.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No, actually, no. It's also one.
no,
crystal.
it's just
Yeah,
one.
you just need-
Although
need-
I'm,
yeah.
dude, I got
Pyla one.
I was
got
joking.
I got so pissed when I found out what they've now made the process to get red crystals now from Canon. Like, you take an existing crystal and you feed it like your anger, and that's what turns red. And I was like, I
Holy
about lit the computer on fire because I was like, "Are you for real?"
Obviously,
like-
the person who did that played the Mass Effect 3 ending and thought it was a good idea.
It just hurt me so much. It was just
Before
like,
Ringo leaves, I want to ask another thing because I didn't get to say anything.
yeah, you were way too polite. I was surprised. Okay, Scaringo has his bag out and just like, yeah, Ortiz, what's up?
is there anyone that are capable to train someone with fucking? I don't know what category it fits for. The Vibro Whip Sword one.
So advanced melee. Or
Yes,
expert.
it's advanced, I believe.
Yeah, it would definitely be advanced. It would either be advanced or exotic.
At least that one. I'll just show it to
I'll
him.
be nice and do advanced. I won't be too much of a dick. Yeah. He says. I mean, well, okay. Did you take that as a skill, and this is just like in game how you took it?
No, I just want to see. I mean, we didn't get the skills past that.
Didn't get the feat.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just trying to get it through other means.
gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah. He says. Can I get back to you in like an hour, maybe a day? It's been a stressful week. His eyes are like dilated because he hasn't had a fix.
Yeah, so I'll whisper to him then, just to
What?
not include the others.
Okay.
Why? Okay.
Because you're not joined at the hip. God.
If you make it quick, then I have some leftover spice for you, maybe.
Okay.
Alright, I'll see what I can do, okay? But sometimes these things take time. My contact list is disappearing. I've had to, like, reset my phone contact, like, 4 times because people keep getting killed or arrested or they just leave.
In other words, they are not as good as you think they are. You need to find better people.
Azeroth, your hearing is way too good for your own sake.
Maybe you should just acquire a spice mine.
Oh yeah, get right on that. God. Okay, next time we just need to make sure we're talking away from the group. The group can't hear what we're talking about. Hint, hint. All right. So Scaringo leaves. Goes to like a little office that he has and closes the blinds. Puts on some reggae. Braxton comes back to you and he's got like his bag over his shoulder. He says, "Thank you guys again. I think it's just for the better for all of us if we go separate ways because it'll help attract less attention."
That is very true.
Yes. Yes.
So,
yes.
I wish all of you the best of luck, and Silvers, thank you again, and may the force be with.
Yeah. May the force be with you.
So Braxton heads out. We're jamming, and I hope you like jamming too. Oh, and we saw
So, what do we do now? Do we have a mission left?
I think I'm gonna head out, take Arnes with me, and go look for a medical center or medical station or something.
That would be a good plan.
Priscilla walks down from the landing ramp. She's like, "I'm guessing it's safe to come out."
Safe-ish.
Yeah. It's about as safe as you can ever get with us around, but yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go pick up some basic supplies. Or running low on some stuff after just general stuff.
Have you checked the yogurt situation?
I was trying to be subtle about it, Drask. No, I have not checked out the situation.
Well, maybe you should get on that then.
Also, the existing yogurt situation all froze solid when we Rhen Var. So, there is a situation. Yes, now that you made me think about it.
I think we can
Yeah,
all
let's
agree
go ice
Rhen
cream
Var
now.
sucked. Rhen Var sucked. One of us lost a hand. It was very cold. Yeah, it sucked. Let's not go again.
You got to have like your
What
most
wasn't
cool
so bad?
moment, and you're just like, this trip sucked.
No, my most
Oh,
Well, it
yeah,
was
wow,
cold. I
everyone
did not get my
expected it.
power source.
my
I did
most cool
not get
moment was
anything
jumping out
from
of that
it.
hotel.
No, it
I'm gonna
wasn't.
pull a Ryan Johnson here and say, just to show you, sometimes your plan sucks and it just fails, and fuck you. Sorry, it was a cheap shot. It's beneath me, but. Alright, so Prisco goes off. Azeroth is headed out with RSG-1 to
Before I
find a
head
medical
out, I'll
center.
tell the droids to do some simple maintenance to the ship.
One of the B1 battle droids is like, what do I look like to you? A astromech? I'm a killer of Jedi and clone troopers. I murdered the clone brothers in my sleep. It's all I
I'll
think
tell you a little
about.
secret. If you do this, I'll upgrade your targeting acquisition or targeting sensors so you can actually shoot better.
Hmm.
And he'll find you a nice female protocol droid.
What? There's no time for love and war. Only killing, never resting, no kissing.
I might also have
Kind
to
of
find you a new weapon.
What kind of
Something big,
what kind of
bigger.
operation is this? As he just like runs back up the like landing landing thing.
Oh well.
Sass.
Off to
The droid kind of like rolls. The droid kind of rolls down the landing ramp and starts doing circles around the ship.
that works.
Wow.
Good droid.
Exercises.
Okay.
It's on guard duty. Make sure
If,
Scaringo doesn't steal the ship whilst we're gone.
if Silver doesn't have anything to do, then he could be the lightsaber.
Yes.
Every now and then, the droid bounces out of its ball mode and like looks around and like goes like left, and then goes to the right, goes back to the left, and then it goes and starts rolling again.
Will take a few hours. So.
Yeah, but then you have something to do.
Yes, but I also want to like do something with one Jedi robe I kept.
That sounds ominous.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to hand Silver's the lightsaber hail and the crystals. For
Yeah.
it.
What crystal do you want to?
I don't know. I have the fake Fairy Crown one. I have regular ones.
Well, regular ones give +1 on attack. Filigrane
It's the late.
deals iron damage instead of normal damage. So
If I take if I give him the regular lightsaber one and then a red crystal, will it be a red one then, or?
Sorry, repeat that.
If I give him the regular lightsaber crystal and then a red crystal to color it, will it be red?
Yeah, sure.
Then let's do that then.
okay.
Are you seriously going to have a red lightsaber? Holy
I mean,
fuck.
it's probably going to be better for him to be using a red lightsaber than a blue or whatever the fuck he had before.
I can just imagine Drass turning to him and be like, dude, seriously, like...
Now I have a silver lightsaber. At the
well,
moment.
that's
right, yeah.
fine.
Then
Have a silver one. Just
then
don't
I'm
have
just
fucking
That's
metal
awesome.
one.
I'm going to do like I was talking about earlier. He's gonna make one. I'm just going to be holding on to it in case he lost his other one.
Yes, it's okay.
God.
It's my shit. I can't use it, but it's my shit.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. And then debating whether to taste Drask or not.
So
I need to try and figure out how to use my Rakatan
also,
hammer.
you want me to do some like something with the hood, like make it longer or something. I could do another.
Make it bulgy in the middle, and at the end.
Make it have a laser hilt also, or laser crossguard.
A crossguard. Come on.
I thought Silver's current one has the crossguard.
Yeah, I have a
some-
crossguard. My
Okay.
current one is a crossguard one.
But it's not. It's not Kylo Ren's. It's
No,
the crossguard you're thinking of.
it's a
Yeah.
little crossguard. Like
I mean, it's cool. It's a cool little tiny. I mean, yeah, it's a cool little added effect. But like only one Jedi in a comic had. So I was surprised because I was like, wait a second, are we like? Do you know that one? Like I know that one.
I know which one you're talking about. He has the big beard, doesn't he? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he's like white Rasta Jedi Master, and he randomly has like a crossguard lightsaber. It's like, oh, because he wasn't like different enough from just being a normal human Jedi. You had to have like a crossguard attachment.
also, what modification?
Then he dies.
You want a concealed compartment in the hood? I can do that.
No.
All right, we're gonna focus on Azeroth because he had the. So,
Okay.
Azeroth, do you just leave, or do you do something before you leave?
No,
When he already
as said, I take Aris with me and head on out.
And that's it.
Wait, where are you going?
Hold on.
To find a medical station or something similar, so I can
Okay.
get something so,
So
I don't am a one-armed Verpine anymore.
Okay, so you head out. Okay. As you head out, there is some Hexacorp guards at the entrance, but they kind of just look at you, and these pretty quickly look like the typical people Skaringa would have recruited, kind of slovenly, not clean-shaven compared to some of the other ones. And one leans down and he says, you should get some uniform so you look like you're part of Hexacorp. We can't have just random one-armed. Oh my God, your arm's gone.
Yes.
Sorry. We can't have just like random.
I know.
Random
I know that.
coming in
but
and
it
out.
would look very weird if I walked around with one arm. Right?
But you just came out of a Hexacorp, security and mechanic station.
Fine.
You need to look like you work for Hexacorp, one arm or not.
Walks back in, grab the suit, and get changed. Simple.
Everybody gets one. Okay. All right. Now you're free to leave. And yes, Drask, or did you mention where you were going, or did you just take off?
Just took off.
Okay. So yeah, Drask, you don't know where Azeroth is going, but he is now no longer in the hangar. Do you follow him?
No.
Okay.
I
So
don't.
okay. So Azeroth, you walk, and this is you've been in the nicer part of the Pinnacle Station a couple times, and it seems like everything is a little more sort of tense. This time now, you do see, in addition to like the security officers, you do see patrols of like 2 stormtroopers. These stormtroopers here look very clean. No battle damage. These are not like frontier combat troops. Or anything like that. They seem very nice and orderly.
Yeah, look, shinies.
Yes. RS says, for some reason I want to go over to them and help them. They something underlying in my circuitry is like, I want to help them. I should report you and I should report the others. I don't know what's it's weird. Alright. Where are we going, Master?
Well, we're going to find a medical station and get my arm fixed.
Ah, very good. It doesn't take long. There's a nice, little medical office. A very stately Chrome 21B droid is there. There's a doctor, but the doctor says, the assistant says the assistant like you wait in the waiting room, and the assistant says, "Okay, we will get you treated right away." And as you're taken to a different room, they say, "Your droid's more than welcome to stay here in the waiting room."
The droid comes with me, just to make sure you don't do anything.
She says, "Oh, okay." So she guides you into a room, and instead of you're taken into a room, and instead of a doctor coming, a 2-1B medical droid comes, and he says, "Reading sentient. What seems to be your medical problem?"
I'm missing
I correct
half an
myself.
arm.
Yes, you are missing. Okay. All right. One moment. Let me check our registry. I believe we have a suitable replacement for you. Are you looking for a cybernetic limb that will appear to be your own flesh and bone?
It would be helpful, yes.
All right. That will make my search a bit more difficult, but I will do my best.
It's not
Here
easy,
it-
but it would be helpful.
Here at Hexacorp Medical Systems, fixing you is our guarantee. Hot damn. I think you guys have enough. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. What was the price difference? Effect Sony loses. Haha, you take a -1 penalty to using checks. Hey, Silvers, did you get a replacement pinky? Or are you still without a pinky for all this time?
I guess I am, because I totally
Cool.
forgot about it.
I wanted to give you a -1 penalty because you have one side thesis. Okay. The cost of it's coming into. Okay. Very cool. Do you have one that would basically not like it's not apparent? It's like Luke Skywalker from End of Empire. He can find you one that it looks exactly like another Verpine arm.
Alright.
That would cost 2,500 credits, and that includes the medical service.
2,500.
Yes.
Alright.
It's
And
cheap.
how much would one that looks just like a normal robotic arm then be?
2,000 credits.
Might as well then go for the complete lookalike then.
The complete lookalike?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ask for like a laser in the air.
This is laser beams, man, and it throws ninja stars out of the wrist.
Or a hacking device or something. Come on.
Yeah, you should really get something a bit more fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who says I can't do it without that? Or with...
This also is just a medical place. It might not be the place of Steve's hidden cybernetic attachments or something like that.
I know, but who says I can't make them?
No, I was talking more. I was talking more to the other people. Like that's not going to be a thing for this place. Okay, so the droid gets to work on replacing your cybernetic limb. All right. Who has something else they would like to do since Azeroth is on ice for the moment?
Yeah,
I'd like. Oh, go on, you first.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until, or wait an hour or two for Scaringo.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm just going to blast the door open.
Scaringo's
sliders.
Okay.
The
I was
sliders.
like, please tell me you're not blasting the hangar door open. You guys are missing the whole. This is supposed to be incognito. All right. Drask or Silvers?
I need to go to a weapon shop. I want to buy some more cryo grenades.
All right. Do you let Silvers know, or do you just go off being Lone Rider?
I will tell Silvers, and is he the only one left on the ship?
Yeah, Ortiz is basically watching Skaringo's area.
What? No, I said that I'm just going to wait an hour or two, and if
I know.
Karina doesn't come back, I'm going to blast the sliders open.
But this is all from point zero time. So Azeroth has gone off. You're waiting, and it's just primarily it's Silver's. You're in the area. You're better, yes, but you kind of already have a task. You've set your sim on a task, and
Yeah, but that's what it means. Like I'm still.
gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay,
shit.
I gotcha.
Yeah, weapon shop.